Diddy bopping around Fort Dix.
Yo, did they really nerf Captain America?
Did Sarah Panera retire?
What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Keller Cumstain. Let's get right into the news. For our first story today, where do we begin? A woman who murdered boyfriend and friend in 100-mile-per-hour deliberate crash poses for selfie while serving 15 years to life. Gang, I'm not gonna lie, niggas might gotta execute her. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. And this is my mentality behind that, right? Anybody who would go to the links to motherfucker, isn't this the girl with a documentary? I think she had the documentary on Netflix. Maybe if anybody's seen that, let me know if this is the same girl I'm thinking about. Yeah, they did. Okay. Any person who would literally kill people and put themselves in danger, bro, by going 100 miles per hour, bro, not only cannot be like here with us, they can't be here with us, like living. You feel me? In GTA. But let's see, bro. Let's see what's going on, bro. Let's see what's going on in this case.
Her actions were controlled, methodical, deliberate, intentional, and purposeful.
Did this happen in 2021? Why is she getting sentenced in 2026? Sometimes it takes a while for sentencing.
This was not reckless driving. This was murder.
Judge said Sharilla, who was 17 at the time of the crash, had morphed from a responsible driver with 2 passengers into, quote, literal hell on wheels down an obscure route that she had just visited a few days before, pushing the pedal to the floor, demanding an ultimate speed of 100 miles per hour.
The intent was obvious upon seeing that video that there was only one goal, and the computer demonstrated that there was no attempt to slow down or stop, that it was full speed into a building, and said tragically it cost 2 people their lives.
The prosecution says Sharilla crashed the car in July 2022 to end her toxic and tumultuous relationship with Russo.
Yeah. Also, you could break up with somebody, you know, it's always that, but shit, I mean, nigga, what do I know, bro? What the fuck though, bro? What the hell, bro?
Did Sarah Panera retire?
Yeah. Well, not from Panera, just from, you know, being on news.
And that Flanagan was just backseat cargo. Flanagan's mother telling us today she agrees with that.
Yeah, she's cooked, bro. She's cooked, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. She's cooked. Like, that's the type of... Nigga said I could fix her. You want to fix that, bro? That's what you want, bro? That's what you want? All right, bet. Nigga, when she says the relationship toxic, though, bro, know that your life might be over, bro. Trump on USA versus Belgium. If they beat us, we'll say it was rigged. I was so focused on Australian University, I forgot the fact that we lost yesterday and shit, like the United States lost and shit. Let's see, we have criminal charges dropped against man who intentionally drove his Tesla off a 300-foot cliff with his family inside after his... What you mean charges dropped? I remember this case. His charges dropped? Nigga, what? What?
You caught on camera in California after a car carrying 2 adults and 2 children flew off a cliff and plunged into the jagged rocks.
Why do men who try to attempt to kill their entire family, bro, or successfully do it, bro, be getting the most leniency of all time? In the public eye, bro, to get promoted with their entire family in the motherfucking news article, bro, and now, bro, charges is getting dropped.
Below, just missing the Pacific Ocean, sending onlookers into shock.
I could see in my rearview mirror just the car being, straight like this, and then all of a sudden just disappeared down.
Authorities now saying there's
Probable cause to believe the crash was an intentional act.
Arresting
Really? Wow.
the driver for attempted murder and child abuse. San Mateo County and state officials saying the car fell 250 feet, just a turn off of California's coastal Route 1. Robin Johnson called 911.
Did not think for 1 second anyone was surviving that.
But they did, saved by the timing of low tide and California Highway Patrol's incredible crew.
Bro mad as shit his family survived, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Bro's super upset, bro. FIFA investigating alleged racist abuse of ISO speed after man appears to make racist monkey gestures. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. One thing about this World Cup shit, bro, a lot of international niggas is racist, bro. Like, I know people say the US is racist, and the US is definitely definitely racist, bro. I'm not gonna hold. But holy shit, bro. Like it's like a lot of these other countries like super racist, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, this shit is crazy. Some of the shit that I be seeing, bro. See, and y'all, like, nigga, we gotta see Argentina fans cry, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we gotta see it, bro. Somebody has to humble y'all niggas, bro. Messi's carrying y'all entire fucking team, bro. Like, Argentina needs to be humbled, though, right? At this point, gang, I don't care who does it, bro. I don't care if Switzerland does it, bro. They need to be humbled and shit like those, bro. And as for who I got winning the entire World Cup and shit like those, France or Norway, I'm not gonna catch you, though, bro.
You ready? That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, niggas is weird though, bro. Paraguayan senator has threatened to sue Mbappé for gender violence if he does not apologize after her racist rant. I don't remember and shit like those. This Paraguayan senator said something offensive, so Mbappé went on a rant calling her like a racist, disgusting ass human being and shit like those, and I guess she's threatening to sue this nigga and shit like those, I guess, and shit, like suing Mbappé. I'm sure that is going to work and shit like those. Where's the tweet where Mbappé says something and shit like those? Motherfuckers will always attack you and say something crazy, bro, and then motherfucking try to act like they're the victim in the situation, bro. So Mbappé says, Madame Celeste Amarilla, you are a despicable woman and unworthy of your position. You do not represent Paraguay, that country which has sweated passion and honor throughout the competition. Through your recklessness, embracing racism, the entire world has already forgotten the journey and the historic effort that your players accomplished during this World Cup, making way for an incompetent woman who gives the worst possible image of her country. I will never allow people like her the freedom to spread their hatred and racism across the world and shit like that. Mbappé though. But see, W dictator. Why do people call him a dictator? What did he do? What did he do to get called that title? Cause I see people talking about some dictator and Mbappé and shit like those. What did he do, Chad? I'm not well versed in Mbappé lore and shit like those, bro. He controls the team. But
Mbappé has been subbed off. Gives his armband to the ref. Even referees listen to the dictator.
Dembele can score! General Mbappé strikes again.
What the fuck?
Dictator Mbappé.
They did actually call this nigga dictator?
When Mbappé speaks, everyone listens.
Who is the coach bowing to? Of course. Bro is never escaping the dictator allegations.
Mbappé.
Oh, it's AI. You too old? Oh, chill. I knew that. I was just playing along and shit like those. CostCo is now selling mini croissant donuts in select stores, $9.99 a box, 20 pastries inside inspired by viral cronut and shit like those. Just in case you want those and shit like those, bruh. Just in case you want those and shit like those, bruh. We have Marvel Rivals Season 9 is the game's biggest update since its official launch. Complete overhaul of the team-up system. Black Widow reworked into an aggressive flanker. Jubilee added as an explosive strategist.
Clear the way! It's time for the Big Bang!
Now Black Widow's not the face of throwing no more, bruh.
Let the sparks fly! Wow, you suck!
Nigga, the visual clutter gonna be crazy as fuck on this character, but I already can't see shit because of that bitch ass dinosaur.
Tick, tick, boom!
they really nerfed Captain America dick?
Show's over for you.
Nigga, I already seen the when this joint come out? July 10th. Nigga, I seen all the like team up shit, bro. I can finally use my my nigga Adam Warlock without having to for motherfuckers to be like, get off Adam, get off Adam, get off Adam. Like I can finally use that nigga, bro. I can finally play Adam No, bro, in peace, bro. Fucking thankfully, bro. Even Ultron players can use Ultron now, bro. That's kind of fire, but hopefully this shit don't break the game though, right? Adam War mid, yo, chill, relax. Who I main? Let's go ahead and take a look, bro. Let's go ahead and take a motherfucking look, bro. I think I use I use Strange the most. Strange is the nigga I have champion for and shit like those. This season, these are my top heroes and shit like those. So Doctor Strange, I just got into using Thing like last season, I think. But Doctor Strange, Rogue, I used to use Thor a lot, but I don't use Thor like that. I used to use Mag a lot, but I don't use Mag like that. But I mainly play tanks though. I mainly play tanks and shit like those though, bro. I mainly play tanks. That's what I be doing and shit like those. So always Strange though, always Strange. Where Penny at? I've never used Penny. Penny seemed too complicated to me. I've never used her and I don't really care to use Penny. I can play every tank except Cap, Hulk, Penny, and I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, Emma, I can't play Emma either. And I feel like I'm missing one more tank. Nah, probably other than that, I can play every tank. I can't play those four though. I can't. Oh, Groot, I can't play Groot. And Dinosaur, I haven't played the Dinosaur, but he seems easy to use. So those 6 I have not played. The rest of them I've used though, right? Emma easy. Emma ain't hard. I know Emma isn't hard. Like the Dinosaur and Emma don't seem hard. I just don't want to use them niggas. I'm not gonna lie to you though, bro. And the Dinosaur, I just hate the fucking Dinosaur, bro. Like that nigga's not seeing my fucking competitive games, bro. So I just, but the Dinosaur seems very, very easy. Groot easy. Groot's easy. I mean, I had to use Groot, but I'm trying to get Thing Lord next and shit like those, right? Rogue, I love Rogue. Rogue is like probably my second best character in the fucking game. Rogue is fire. NPC Miles Morales tiered up after being snubbed by Kylian University. Avatar Aang the Last Airbender is coming out on July the 25th and shit. So be honest, bro. Who saw it, bro? Who saw this shit, bro? Who saw it, bro? Me, not me. Not me. I ain't see it, bro. I stopped myself from seeing it and shit like those, bro. I stopped myself from seeing it, but I do want to go ahead and watch it and shit like those. Bro. I seen this and shit like those where it says YourRage plans to bring over 24 content creators together for Minecraft Cobblemon server. I didn't know what the fuck this meant at first, but I guess it's like Minecraft and Pokemon. That shit look fire. I'm not gonna cap to you, bro. Like nigga, if I could be in that shit, bro, I would and shit like those. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Like that shit seemed fire though, bro. Like low key, nigga, YourRage, let me in Cobblemon, nigga. That shit look fire. I ain't gonna cap to you though, bro. Oh, Boxy in it. Yo, Boxy got motion, nigga. Niggas act like Boxy don't got motion. Boxy got motion, nigga. Yo, Boxy, let me in the server though, bro. I definitely play that on stream though. That seems like it would be a lit experience. Speaking of experiences, Diddy was seen taking his daily walk in prison and shit like those, bro. What the fuck? Sauce got in it. Yeah, I hit Sauce up about that shit today and shit like those, so we'll see if we could play that shit though, bro. I would, but it's exclusive though, bro. Damn, chat.
That's our mans, bro.
Fort Dix. Diddy bopping around Fort Dix. Yo, this is a crazy headline, bro. This is a crazy headline, bro. What the fuck, bro? The Stream University 2026, which we know how it went. We have, how you say her name? Aisha Sophie becomes the first OnlyFans creator accepted into Kylian Streamer University. Let me see. Kylian has accepted Disney's former Disney Channel star Sky Jackson. The United States has been eliminated from the FIFA World Cup. Okay, anything else? Diddy's free tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. News of pain and despair for our weather and traffic report today. What I do want to go ahead and let y'all know is that there is no weather and there is no traffic and shit like those because it is canceled for the World Cup and shit like those. For the next week, there will be no weather and there will be no traffic and shit like those. So please do keep that in mind as you are going about your daily lives and shit like those. There is no weather and there is no traffic for the next week. It is canceled. However, though, you do still have school for the next week, even if you are off of school. So good luck with that, though, bro. Anyways, sign out. Y'all have a good one. Let's get right.